Hey guys, Nez the Porter at you again. Um, I came down City Hall, to be exact, it was January 24th, 2020. It was on a Friday, so today's another Friday. I'm coming down here, and I want to see if they have the information that I requested from Kim Janey's office. It was basically some information about a house that I owned, and I just wanted all the information from Kim Janey's office to and from ISD and any other parties involved. Spoke to several gentlemen on the phone. They told me they had the information, but they're waiting for the legal department to figure out what's how we say it, what's personal, what's not personal, whatever that means. So we're gonna go inside here and see what we can figure out. How you doing? All right, so we're gonna come in here and do our thing here. Watch out for the revolving doors. Put this down inside here and go from there. All right. So we got. That's all the stuff I have to take out. And everything else is gonna be. Start recording after that. If I was there, you messing with me? You all set?
Thank you.
Okay. Got all this stuff here. Good to go. Alright, so we're gonna make our way to the I believe that's the 5th floor, if I'm not mistaken. Let's make our way to the 5th floor right quick and see what's going on. I'm just gonna inquire how the status is going. Okay, thank you. Going to 5. Okay, cool.
That work good like good?
Excuse me. And I believe I'm going to the left, which is this way. I'm just gonna inquire some basic information just to see what they have and how far along they are. I did tell the gentleman I've been making my way down here, so he should be expecting me. If not, I did tell him I'm making my way down here sometime next week. Oops, dropped something. That's not good. Dropping stuff is never good, especially when it's yours. Alright, so let's see what we have here. Let's see. Hi, I was looking for somebody. Is this Kim Janey's office?
This is the city council.
Okay, is somebody in Kim Janey's office available?
I can check.
Okay.
You don't have an appointment.
No, I did tell the guy I was going to come down here. I didn't make a specific appointment.
I thought a constituent would like to speak to someone. Thank you. Someone will be right out.
Okay, sure. Receptionist. Okay. Let's see what we can see. As you know, before I did this wall of all the prior people of the city of Boston. Some of them you may know, some of them you may not know. This is like the era where you guys should remember, right in there. And my mother's era would be like right in here, somewhere in there. Let's see what else we can see over here. You're not forgotten. Let's see what else we got here. This is probably way for our time. I don't know how far back that would take us, but that's back. No shortage of hand sanitizer, that's for sure. How you doing? Yeah, everybody's using hand sanitizer now because of the if you want to be a census taker, it's over here. Let's show what that is. Power lines. Working. Power lines. Council. These are council hearings. So these are all council hearings that they have on the board. Maybe interesting to somebody.
What do you want? Natalie is in there. She just got it. I think she might be in there.
Okay. Can you tell me that I tried to stop by? Every time. She wasn't in there.
I will do that.
Thank you. Have a good weekend. You too.
That's pretty much what you're gonna see there. Happy holidays. Sure, somebody's. I'm not going to be able to read these messages while I'm recording, so I'll get back to that person later. I'll get back to that person. This is all the. How you doing? You from City Council at Kim Janey's office?
I am.
I called. I don't know if I talked to you. Your name Critique?
No, Mark.
Okay. I called last week and I requested some information January 24th of this year.
Okay.
And I'm still waiting for the results of the information.
Sure. You want to sit over here?
Sure, yeah.
So, what kind of information?
So, my name is Nessa Porter. I know you probably heard of me before. And basically what I was requesting was the information to and from Kim Janey's office, between ISD, any information related to 8 Linwood Square,
Okay.
and any other information from other citizens regarding 8 Linwood Square.
To 8.
8 Linwood, Linwood Square. That's in Roxbury.
Gotcha.
Right, and I gave this all the information to the gentleman before. So he said he had 10 days to give it to me. And as you know, it's 10 days already passed. It's
Right.
like
January 24th, right?
right. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. He told me he has to pass it through the legal department, and he quoted a chapter 60, which is not chapter 60. It's chapter 66 of Massachusetts General Law, where you have 10 days to respond to it. So he was saying there's personal information involved, and I was trying to explain to him, if it's public record, there should not be any personal information involved, because, I don't know what personal information would be involved in that, other than information about my house.
Right.
So I don't know what, and I further expressed to him that if it was personal information, they should not be using city computers for personal information, because
Right.
if they use city computers for personal information, it now becomes public.
Right.
So that's the thing we're trying to figure out what's going on with that, and
Okay.
why is it taking so long for them to get the information together.
And you said you spoke to Pratik about it?
I spoke to Pratik and I spoke to somebody else about it, and they're well aware of it.
Right.
I called down numerous times, back and forth, run around. So I asked to speak to the chief of staff, he's not in. I asked to speak to Kim Janey, she's not available. Nobody could tell me her schedule.
Right.
Who they mentioned, I think Jessica, I think her name was, that handles her schedule. Jasmine, okay. But even then, she's always in that city meeting or something. So it's not like you're gonna find her. You're not gonna speak to her. She's not gonna return your call. So that's kind of like redundant. So that's why I came down in person to figure out what's going on. Like, what's the process? Like, and why is it taking so long?
Okay. Well, see, from what you've told me, I don't want to give you this answer, but I can definitely pass along everything you're telling me.
Gotcha.
I'm just an intern.
Gotcha. Yeah.
As for your case in particular, I'm not very well versed in what happened in all the legal proceedings since, everything started.
Gotcha.
But I can definitely bring it up and try and put you in a direct line of contact with somebody above me.
Okay. Now, as far as the information, is Pratik here, right?
Pratik, right now he's not here.
Because
He'll be back.
according to him, he said they have all the information. So my question is, if they have all the information available, why can't I inspect it or receive it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Okay,
I think from what I understand, if the information is sent by, a citizen to city government, I'm not sure if that automatically does become public information.
It depends. It all depends on what it is, but we can look that up and
Right.
find out.
Sure, yeah. I mean, as far as I know, in that kind of like private form of dialogue, I'm not sure if that's automatically, made public. But
Some of it will be, and some of it won't be. But
Okay.
we'll have to determine what it is to figure out whether it is or not.
okay,
I know certain things will be public. If it's a complaint, it has to be public. You can't just say it was an anonymous complaint.
sure.
They will have to have somebody credible, like, or if it has any facts to it, because in that case, anybody can make up anything and said Joe Smo made a phone call, and how do we know that Joe Smo made that phone call?
Right.
We have to verify that that was actually a phone call. But
Of course.
I see what you're saying. So, but my question is, how long should I expect to wait for that information?
Let's see. You're waiting from ISD or from our
No,
office?
from here. I'm dealing with ISD on a different level. Specifically this office here, because there was, I don't want to give out too much information, but there was information sent from this office to and from ISD
Right.
and other agencies. My question is, I want to receive or inspect that document
Okay.
and find out exactly what it all entails.
So I couldn't guarantee you a timeline on that, but since you've already spoken to Pratik, I can probably try and get you to talk to somebody like Samuel. Have you spoken to him directly yet?
No, nobody's, as far as I'm concerned, no one wants to return my phone calls.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I came down here, because of me calling several times, asking to speak to somebody. You speak to them. I spoke to Pratik for a while. He didn't have all the answers because he said some was turned over to the legal department. I said, well, who's in charge of the legal department? He didn't have a specific name, but he said the legal department. I might take a walk. Where is the legal department at anyway?
I believe it's on the second floor. I'm not too
Second
sure.
floor. Okay,
I'm not too
let's
sure.
see if we can figure that out.
Yeah.
But see, my question is, why is it taking so long? I said it shouldn't be a lot of information, but there is information there. But my question is, why is it I'm not able to see it? Like even if it's a partial thing, at least I'll be satisfied with something. It's been over 30 days, I haven't seen anything. Like, I'm pretty sure all the documents are not like confidential. It shouldn't take a lawyer like over 30 days to look at it and figure out what it is. So my question is That's the gentleman right there I spoke to the first time he came down here. Right there. What's his name?
Brandon.
Brandon. So I spoke to him the first time he came down here. And I spoke to Gratigo on the phone. And I pretty much got nowhere. So I'm trying to, and I'm pretty sure if you don't have all the answers either, I know that. So that's why I was hoping to speak to Kim Janey or the chief of staff.
Yeah.
Maybe they have more answers for me than, because I understand you guys only do what you're told. You guys don't make any decisions other than what your job description entails.
Yeah.
So your hands are kind of tied. You know what I mean? That's why I want to speak instead of cut the chase, talk to the higher ups and see what's really going on.
Of course. Yeah.
And try calling the mayor's office. As you know, he won't return any phone calls either. A matter of fact, he refuses to return phone calls. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna have to find it. Mayor's office is right across, so they're gonna find out why he doesn't want to return my phone calls. Other than that, if you can get the information back, I'm pretty sure you guys have my information already.
I'm sure we do.
Pretty sure everybody knows who Nessa Porter is by now. You ask Kim Janey, she knows who Nessa Porter is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she knows who I am. She grew up in Roxbury, right? She grew up in Archer Park?
Yeah.
Okay, so she knows who I am. I grew up in Archer Park too.
Okay.
All right, so she knows who I am. So my question is why she's not being accountable for what she's doing. And you can relay that to her.
Right.
Tell
Yeah,
her that
definitely pass that along.
I express all these things. And I wish I could speak to her directly so I could tell her straight rather than have it filtered down because you might leave something out or add something in. I'm not saying you would specifically do that.
Of course.
But just sometimes you have a one-on-one with the person you're trying to talk to, you get the information out the right way rather than it being a he say, she say type thing.
Yeah.
All right, but other than that, if you can somehow let me know by next week. If not, I might come down again to do another follow-up to see what's going on. And it shouldn't take 2 months. I don't think it should take 2 months. If it takes 2 months, then that shows a serious problem.
Okay.
I hope it don't take 2 months. It's already been a month. Wow, it probably might take 2 months just thinking about it. But if you can get that back to me, let me know. That'd be fine.
Sure. Yeah. I can
Yeah.
do that.
Okay, cool.
All right. Thank you for coming by.
All right, thank you, sir. And your name again?
Mark.
Mark. Nice to meet you.
You too, sir.
All right, take care. All right. So I met Mark, and so while I'm here, let me walk over to the mayor's office and see, because somebody told me that Kim Janey has no superior. She pretty much runs on her own accord. So let's find out if that's effectively true or it's just someone who's giving out false information. It could be false information as far as we could be concerned, but we'll find out and check and see. This is the office of the mayor. How you doing? How would they be able to speak to the mayor if it's ever a chance to speak to him?
Well, there's oftentimes you can speak to him in the neighborhood when there
Right.
are neighborhood meetings and things like that. Where do you live?
I live, well, you can say Roxbury.
Yeah. So he's not on the road all the time, but
Gotcha.
you always get an opportunity when he's in the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on what it's about. If you want,
You want to take a message for him and then he can relay it back to me? I have a couple of concerns, but one major or two.
First of all, your name,
My name is Nezer. It's Nezer.
right?
Last name Porter. Porter. And I'm pretty sure he got a few phone calls on it, but I just want to make sure he has gotten his messages.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, the concern. You need the contact number?
Yep.
617
Right.
999 7591. That's a good number to reach me at.
Okay. And what can I tell him for you, sir?
Okay, there's one concern that I have that's been a concern over quite a while. Down by Dudley Station,
Right.
they now call it Nubian Square, there's been a construction project that's been going on over 6 months. Nothing has been done to it. It's been blocking up the street traffic, causing congestion, accidents, dangerous for pedestrians to cross, and everything else.
Well, did you go to 1010 Mass Ave?
1010 Mass Ave is well aware of it.
What about the BPDA?
What's that?
That's the Boston
Boston Planning and Development.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure they're probably the ones who planned it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, that would that not be someone to speak to from like the project manager from BPDA?
I could try that too.
That would be a start. If there's nothing,
Yeah.
if there's nothing going on there, and it's
Yeah, because normally what happens is when they do construction, they have a certain time they can break the ground. If it's beyond that time, you stop at all construction until next time.
right.
So my question is, that road's been allowed to be open and causing congestion over at least 5 months,
Okay.
and no work very little has been done.
But
Yeah.
I would suggest,
Yeah.
okay, that the person to answer that question
Gotcha.
would be the project manager for that, and
That-
that all is on our BPDA website.
BPDA.
website,
Okay, we'll check
yes.
that out. And I just want to bring it to his attention too, so he's aware of it.
Okay.
And I will
will do
check that out.
yep.
The other question I have is, who's over the city councilors? Like, are they all by
They're
themselves?
independent.
So they're pretty much
President
independent.
Of the city council is the president.
So they
of the
pretty much
council.
could do whatever they want to do once they're in office. Pretty much, though, right? Somebody told me that, and I said, let me find out for sure.
Well, they can't, make laws or.
Well, they kind of
you know,
do. They
can
they don't make laws, but they break laws if they wanted to.
That's
and
what
they
you
get
say-
away with
That's
it.
what you say, sir.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I came down here to find out who was over
Yeah,
there.
but they're independent.
Okay, I just want to make sure that was.
You're over them, actually.
If we
you
vote,
as a
yeah,
voter are over
right.
them.
I understand that part. And my thing is, we have some city councilors that are not being held accountable for what they should be doing.
Uh-huh.
And I called Kim Janey's office numerous times. She never returned my call. There's information that they still haven't given me yet, and it's been over 30 days. And under Chapter 66, they only had 10 days
Oh,
to.
what did you do, an information request?
Right, Freedom of
Yeah.
Information Act.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why it's taking that long
Well,
to.
well, then that's on them. I can't speak for
Right, I
them.
understand
You know
you
what,
can't
I have
do that.
another thought. I
Uh-huh.
have another thought about you. I'm more interested in
The,
your Square project.
the construction, yeah.
Your neighborhood liaison, have you talked?
I spoke to Jessica, yeah.
Yeah,
I have
and-
spoken to Jessica. She's aware of it.
Yeah.
At this
She
point,
can really facilitate.
actually, I spoke to Jessica in person.
Yeah.
We had a pleasant conversation.
Okay,
I even
yeah.
have her personal phone number.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, it's kind of beyond her
okay.
because
well,
it's
yeah.
like she knows. She made notes about it. She talked about it. I spoke to her, I think, here and on the street, and actually, she's trying to make the city better. But
Yeah.
for some reason, the people on top are not allowing it to happen.
Well, then I would go to, honestly, I would go to the BPDA person who's
Okay.
the project manager.
Are they
of that.
located in this building by any
They are
chance?
on, well, the ninth floor.
The ninth floor.
They have a reception area on
Uh-huh.
the ninth floor.
Gotcha.
And they may be able to get you to that person.
All right, I will check them out and find out what's going
Yeah.
on.
But
All
I
right.
have your name, Mr. Porter, and your phone number, and
Gotcha.
I'll let them know you would have.
And he remembers me from last time. He's on one of my videos I did.
Oh, okay.
Good seeing you again, buddy.
Are you videoing
I
me?
do- I do it
wish
all the
you
time.
would. I
Actually,
wish you would.
you-
That's not fair.
But you're on
That's not
you're on
fair.
another YouTube with Josh though. I don't know if you noticed that. You know Josh Abrams? Josh Abrams from Accountability for All.
No.
You're on one of his videos too, just so you know. You're on quite a few videos.
Yeah, but
But you're doing a good thing though. Don't feel
I
bad
know,
about
but
it.
I don't think it's fair to.
No, you're a
to
public
take
servant.
someone- Well,
You're a
not
public
really.
servant.
No, I'm not.
You don't-
I run a reception
No,
desk.
you're a public servant. You work for the public.
know?
You do. You do a good job at it. I met you several times before. I don't know if you remember it.
You know what though?
I met you.
so
I met you quite a few times
Yeah,
before, but
yeah.
you're doing a good job at what you do. But I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
No, I know, but I just don't. I.
But
it's
think about it.
offensive to me.
You're doing a good job for the community in the
Well-
city, and I think of it as a good thing, not a bad thing.
Well, thank you, but I still.
Gotcha.
I get offended by
Don't get
that,
offended.
you know.
You should be happy you're doing a great job, and we like the good job that you're doing. But I would check out the ninth
That's
floor.
what I would do. I would go to BPGA and
Uh-huh.
speak to the project manager
Gotcha.
and.
Go from there. All right, thank you. You've been pretty helpful. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care. So we're gonna go to the ninth floor and speak with the BPDA, which is the people who let's go to. Hey, Josh Abrams. I'm putting a plug out there for you because you are the man. I spoke to Josh Abrams about last year this time, and we had a good conversation. And I see a lot of his videos out there. And guys like Josh and guys like Enrique, they give other people motivation to do what they do. I wouldn't call myself an auditor because I don't do a lot of audits, but I have done a few audits, and I try not to turn it into an actual audit. I just try to turn it to recorded in public, but in reality they are audits. So let's see what we can find up here. They said BPDA, which is right there, 900. So let's go look for 900. Let's see what we can find. I think this is 900 over here, but this is that's the boardroom. So that may not be the 900 that we're looking for. That's not the 900. I don't. Let's see. There's another 900 that we are missing. City of Boston offices, press offices, but that's weird. Trying to 900. I don't know what's down this way. Let's see what's down here first, because I don't want to turn around and I should be going the other direction. She did say the 9th floor. We are on the 9th floor. Let's see what we have here. Not sure what's down here, but we're gonna check it out. If you ever want to do a garden, you can do a garden out here. It's nice little sunlight and view. This is the part of City Hall that many people go to. Mayors, persons with disabilities. Okay. Let's see what else we got over here. Excuse me, guys. Okay, please check in at receptionist. Please keep this door locked. Down there's just another hallway. Office of Fair Housing and Equity. So that's not room 900, but anybody who looks for Human Rights Commission, they have a Human Rights Commission. I might give them a call one day. Actually, let's take a look in here and see. Hi, what part of human rights do you guys deal with? Do you guys deal
We
with
do the housing
like
discrimination.
how this? Does it have to do with property owners versus the city type stuff too, or just landlord type tenant?
Landlord, we do landlord and tenant.
So you don't deal with like homeowners and say if the city of Boston gave me a hard time with my property, you don't deal with that part of it, though, do you? Well, right now they took my house away from me, so they basically sold it.
Who took your house away from you?
ISD, and the
ISD took your house away from you?
right, correct.
Oh, look.
Well, back in August of 2018, my house caught on fire. Kind of mysteriously, we don't know how it caught on fire.
Are you recording this?
Yeah,
You can't do that.
I can't. You're a public servant.
But you can't do that. We didn't ask to be recorded. We don't mind helping you, but you don't have the right to record us.
But you're a public servant, aren't
We
you?
are public servants, and we will help you, but you can't record us, sir. That's.
So that's kind of weird because I thought part of being a public servant, you're able to document your information.
Look, we can help you, but we didn't ask to be recorded, so.
So
And I believe we need to get some.
is that a law or something, or?
Well, you can't record anyone without their
Ask
consent.
permission,
in the
yeah.
state.
That wiretap law been redacted 2018, just
I
so
don't
you
know about
know.
all that, but I do
Yeah.
know you cannot.
It had been redacted, you can check.
I'm gonna ask respectfully that
Uh-huh.
you don't do this, or I'm gonna call security. We'll help you.
Security,
Whatever.
well, okay, I could put it on pause, just so we could talk. All right, hold on 1 second.
Well, I'm gonna need you to put it down, because I don't believe it's on pause. I just need you,
There you go, here.
you know.
I'm gonna put the pause right